Now let's talk about complex designs. Preparation is key. Making a good sketch and using reference is going to help you in this process. With a clear plan, you're going to avoid mistakes and have a better result when preparing yourself for your project. There's absolutely no shame in using references when creating your designs and getting your sketches ready for your project. Something to keep in mind, you also don't need to be the best artist in the world to be able to get fantastic results. Finding images online, printing them, and tracing through those will give you artwork you never thought imaginable. I'm going to share a little artist secret with you. There is no new artwork. Everything is a copy of a copy of a copy. So if you see artwork that you like, change it 20% and it becomes your artwork. Now let's talk about how you're going to transfer your sketch onto the leather. The first step in transferring your artwork onto leather is tracing your artwork onto transfer paper. Once you have your artwork onto transfer paper, you're going to wet your leather to about 2/3 of the thickness of the leather. Place that transfer paper directly on top of your wet leather and trace it one more time. This is going to create an embossed stencil on top of your piece of leather. Now that you have that stencil and outline directly on your piece of leather, it's time to get started on your project using the leather tattooing machine. Practicing using your tips on a scrap piece of leather, getting your adjustments right, is going to save you a lot of time and heartache if you do that before you start your project. So make all of the proper adjustments to the voltage as well as your tips before you get started, and then it's time to go. By combining these techniques of line work and shading, you're going to be able to achieve the most beautiful artwork you've ever done on leather using the leather tattooing machine. One last tip to leave you with in this part of this series is to experiment with different paints, dyes, and antiques to give your project a unique look that is specialized just to you. Now that we've gone over some basic techniques as well as advanced techniques, all there is to do it. The most important thing is to have fun and push yourself creatively.